Hello Pisces, this is Inspire 2016 for your tarot reading for the month of October, focusing on your career and work life. Hope that you have a good month so far in the month of September. I know that's quite a busy week for everyone, and also busy month so far for the month of September. So let's see what comes out for you for the month of October 2017. So the first card for you, representing the present position or the beginning of the month, you have the Ace of Spades. So this card for me representing that you might have come to a conclusion for something in your life. It can be like the end of the projects, and then so that there is a new beginning in terms of your let's say your true ability to find out the truth of something, of the truth of the matter, of anything that happening in your life. Can be like you have, for instance, if you have so many issues in the past and it's finally resolved itself, and you finally found out who was behind the whole things, or what truly makes or what truly triggered the whole problems. It can also be like in the beginning of the month you may have started to realize your true passions, or your true like if you were not happy with the job that you have done, let's say for the past 10 years or so, then finally by the beginning of the month of October you finally found out that you possibly like doing something else, and you know exactly what it is, depending on what you are passionate about. So that is about passion as well in the beginning of the month. So let's see the next card for you, representing the bridge card or the influence card. You have the Two of Spades. So it's quite interesting here because the beginning of the month you are finding out the truth, or the truth about a matter, like let's say your passion or the things that you want to do. You already know what to do, so you have a clear mindset on the goal itself. But then by the middle of the month you are presented by the different choices or different options that you may have, possibly including your career as well here. It can be if you are let's say have decided to quit your job, for instance, that may not bring you great happiness, and then by the middle of the month you may have come to like there will be a crossroad in your career as well, and maybe you may have to change career completely, or change the job completely, or maybe change of address, or can also be change of locations, or change of the role position as well within the companies, or maybe you get a new job in different companies. That can also be the case, but I see it correctly here that you may have decided to go in different path. And that's the main theme here, because you have these choices card. That means that you may have to decide whether or not you go in the new directions or stay in what you are doing right now. So I believe you will choose the second one, because sorry, the first one, because you may want to find out the new things, or you are excited about the new things that you may want to do in the next few years. So the next card that you have representing the past position, you have the Queen of Clubs. So this queen is very passionate about what she's doing. So this is again passionate card as well. So it can be from the fire sign female in your life in the past. That may help you to maybe to find out what you really want. So that's something that maybe you talk about this, what you want to this person, and this person also gives you a lot of hints, a lot of advice, what you really want to do and how to proceed with that as well. So this can be a relative, can be also a co-worker, or as well as the your boss. Can also be like when you do the review every once a year, for instance, then you may reaching out to this person and then asking her what she may think about your performance, for instance. It can also be you are the one who said it to her, that you may want to switch career, or maybe you are not happy with what you are right now, or things like that, and she may happen to give you hints that she also willing to help you out in the past. So it's very positive, the card as well. So the next card that you have representing what you have learned from the past, you have the Joker card. So yeah, it's synchronized for the whole themes here, that in the past some of you may have started and decided to go in a new journey or to go in a new path. It can also be like if you have been likely to have some hobbies that you want to do to make income. You may have already started doing that part-time, and by the time when you don't have to do your full-time job, for instance. So it looks like this card representing that you have learned into knowing what you want, and also to go and proceed with the new endeavor that you want to proceed for the next few years or so. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go from the past, you have the Five of Diamonds. So it's a very good card here in this position, because it looks like in the past you have had quite difficult and challenging time. Maybe you have lost some of your source of income. It can also be maybe if you lost a battle on the lawsuit or something along those lines. You may have kind of like sudden breakup or sort of things that makes you feel like you are in the mental poverty states in your environments as well. It can also be literally, I mean financially you are in the difficult situation as well with this card in the past, but this difficult situation in your financial behavior here, it's already past, so you may not have to worry about money anyway. At least for the month of October. It looks like this can happen for the past 3 to 5 months ago, that you may have these kind of challenges. You may have to curb your spending because of these as well in the past. So let's see the next card which you have representing the future position of your reading. You have the Two of Hearts. So again, this is a very beautiful card also for this position in the future. It looks like whatever choices that you made here with this Two of Spades, it looks like by the end of the month you finally decide and wants to sign the deal or sign the contract or whatever it is with different person or with different entity or different companies that you may be interested to go further, and you truly believe that what you have decided can be beneficial for you, even though it's quite risky, but believe that you are taking the right path. As long as you are happy with what you are doing and also wanting to go further with your career as well, and changing the career path, it can also be the case here. But it does look like that by the end of the month you have determination on what you want, and knowing what you want, and also do what you want. And it looks like you are finally make it official. So that's something that I really happy to see it here. It looks like everything is built up in the positive direction for you for the month of October. So the last card for you representing the clarifying card. At the bottom of the deck you have the page or the Jack of Clubs. So it looks like the Jack of Clubs here representing another fire sign, that younger fire sign, that may be a help for you during the month of October. Can also be somebody that bringing you news about the option that you maybe realize that you have such a thing like that. Maybe for instance, that the company A also hired or looking for this kind of people, and that happened to be somebody that just like you, and that's something that you want to kind of approach this person so that you can have better insights. So don't reject any kind of new information that comes your way in the month of October. It can also be something that is important for you, that bring you joy or bring you slightly change, also important options here, or important decision for your career life. So yeah, I think that's overall reading for you for the month of October. I hope that you enjoy the month, and if this reading resonates with you, just click like, and if you you haven't subscribed already, just click subscribe, and see you next month. Thank you.